Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. Hello again. This is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. This is my scoop pan, which is nothing more than a lid with some Craftastic paper cut to fit. Hoping that that's going to be a help. And this is a clear plastic playing card. I've got some leftover paints that may go on top of a pillow. I've got some, what do I call it, runoff. They're just leftovers. And I'm going to use, I just tripped over a barrier. I'm going to use a little bit of Sherwin-Williams pillow paint in the bottom. And grab a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, try and use up my leftovers for a potential scoop transfer. And they look still pretty viable. I hope I'm right. I'm right most of the time, part of the time, some of the time. Okay, so now I'm going to grab something that isn't the playing card, because I think I'm going to use that for swiping. I think I want to put some boom gel on there and something else. I think I better grab this pink diamond. For lack of anything better. And I've got Wild Orchid. And I have Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold from Golden too. It's not coming out. It was a moment ago. Here we go. That needs to be resolved. Alright, so I'm going to put black and white Australian Floetrol with black and white Amsterdam paint in. Squish the rest of my paint off. And this is supposed to be my handle and my scraper, so we'll figure out which one is better shortly. Alright, so while that's developing, I'm going to grab my 12 by 12. Move my paint out of the way. I think I'm going to rest that. I've got a cover for it, but I don't think I need it because it's not going to be around that long. Here's my 12 by 12. Allow my paint to go around the edges. I'm tempted to not waste too much time. I'm just going to let my puddle flow out. Except I just want to make sure that all the canvas around the edge is covered. Paint will flow to paint. That's my theory. And so far it works pretty darn well most of the time. So let's grab and I should have grabbed, no, I still have. Excellent. Still have my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. And I will have no leftovers because I will let whatever winds up on the silicone mat dry there and peel it up tomorrow and throw it away. You can save that leftover paint overnight, and I've saved it for longer than that occasionally. Let it spread a little bit. I'm going to use a playing card, I think. Come on, you can do it. It occurs to me I want some gold, and I've got some Mayan gold that'll open if I try. I can hear it wanting to try. I just used it. It seems like not being in the studio for a couple days. Alright, what can I get out of that? And my cells are looking really beautiful. Like I probably don't need all the paint I've got. But never mind. I'm going to rescue that nickel azo gold. I wish I'd put some other paint on first. Let's see if I can grab a little more of it. Nice color combination. I'm going to wish I used a whole lot more of that. I'm probably going to scoop and drag. That was always my intention. I don't want to save any paint. I won't have any negative space, I don't think. Grab every last little bit of paint I've got. And scrape off my card and throw everything in the bucket. There's a little bit more. Just couldn't leave it alone, could you, Priscilla? Okay, my liner tray worked. Worked really well, actually. Like, even better than I expected. So I could still, if I wanted to, swipe. But I think what I'd rather do is spiral, spin, and drag. That looks like there's a hair hanging off the end of it, and now it's in my painting. But maybe it was one of those filaments from a bamboo skewer. So I kind of think we should spin before we go any further. And one good spin will give me whatever impression I need to figure out if I want to scoop. Or what or where I want to scoop. Paint's moving outside nicely. I think it might be time to tip a little bit. And it might be also a good time to steal some paint before it's too late. I definitely regret not using more Quinacridone nickel azo gold, but I'm not beyond stealing some and moving it to another location. Hopefully I can get away with that. I kind of feel like I need to tip. that way. Maybe even snag a little bit of paint from right over there. I know I said I'd let it dry, but I don't have any qualms about using it either. As long as you keep the silicone matte. That one was a mistake. I did that upside down. I'm just going to use everything I can lay my little paws on. No color is safe. Not sure about that shape right there. But I like it better now. Looks like a leaf shape now. Throw a few more spirals in there and call it pretty good. I think we're almost ready to spin one last time. I see that I don't have a lot of paint here, so I'm going to use some. Unabashedly. I think that'll work. It's kind of weird that I have that space in the center. I'm thinking about doing something with it. Like giving myself at least a little spiral. Or 2 or 3. I'm going to pop that bubble. That will not pop. Alright, now we'll see what happens. I'm going to use my older barrier because it's just less cumbersome than the one I'm trying to replace everything with. Now if I don't like it, I could put some more colors down and swipe with one of my acetate tools or even my palette knife and spin again, or not, because the cells from Australian Floetrol are pretty nice. And I do have a palette knife and I do have a proclivity. And I can grab some black cell activator, some white cell activator, and a little boom gel, pearlescent teal, in fact. And just add a little bit more. It's amazing that the cell activator stays and continues to go to a point. Once you get pillow paint on it, it's a problem. There, I like that with a little bit more black. And whatever. We'll spin it out one more time. Oh, and here come the cells too. I want more. I see right where I want it too. I'm going to try and go light. Blow it out. I can't believe I screwed the top back down. And there's my head again. I'm so sorry. There. Pretty sure. Can't trust me. I'm going to spin again. Actually, I see something I want to spin, like literally. Into a small spiral. That's That's it. We're going to spin until we're done. Both directions. I could have kind of sort of used the pearlescent violet. I think that would have been a nice option too, but I don't mind this. I just have something strange going on in my head about that particular space. So I'll make it into another spiral. I've got 3 minutes to say thank you for your kind words and your comments to keep my morale boosted. Thank you for your donations through PayPal. The icon's on the bottom right hand corner of my YouTube channel banner. Thank you for those of you who joined the membership. I got a couple spots, not much. Now that might not even been a spot. That might have been an illusion. Anyway, I've got my little acetate tools to fix that, and I should, quick like a bunny, give you a shimmer. I'm not sure which my favorite way up is. Kind of don't mind it that way. Kind of like it that way. Kind of like it that way best. So that's the way I'm going to show it to you. Please share my videos when you watch them longer. You help me out. I just really appreciate you guys. You inspire the heck out of me. Let's zoom in. I think that's kind of chic. I'm good with it. Pretty much all of my artwork can be recreated as merchandise or as clothing. And spring below the video is a good example of that. Gallerist, I'm trying to decide where I'm going. Pixels.com and Fine Art America. I do sell my artwork. So I'm going to torch really quickly and get out my skewer and look for any little bubbles that might be a problem and pop them before you're gone. That's an incomplete spiral. For me for now, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery saying I love you guys. Thanks for being here. I hope you come again. Bye for now. See you anon.